So where have I been? Well, I kind of took a break. That happens. The good thing about digital stuff is that you can break and everybody can catch up on stuff that's going on. So what happened to me? Well, as you remember, if you've been following my channel, I decided to try fuel efficient vehicles for running the service route. Mainly because getting on my black diesel was just really time consuming. And I was like, well, maybe I could buy a fuel efficient vehicle and be just as happy, spend a whole lot less money, spend a whole lot less time. And I was right, except for that first Dodge I bought. The guy told me he rebuilt the engine and I was really busy, so I didn't exactly check everything out. I was wrong. He never rebuilt the engine. It blew up on me. And so I had sold one of my trucks when I was running the old school. And so I had like nothing to drive besides a vehicle I was borrowing. So I did some research and I bought their most reliable vehicle you can buy on the market for service routes. The Toyota Sienna, and I bought the XLE because I'm bougie like that. You know, heated seats are a must when you work every day. But at the same time, she's fixed. She's running. And at the same time, she's broke down. She turns on and runs for like 10 minutes, but turns off. I got to replace the fuel injectors. So as you can see, I've been busy. I could go on the whole thing, but long story short, today I got to fix my most reliable minivan. I got a warranty on it, but to take it, it's $200. They're probably not going to cover it in a whole bunch of time. I don't got time for that. It's 2 sensors I got to change. So I'm just going to do it myself, and y'all guys can watch. It's the I think it's VTT sensor or VVT, variable valve, or VVC, variable valve control timing, something like that. I'll see the box. Anyhow, we're gonna pop the hood. We're gonna knock both of them out. I still got all my Harbor Freight tools, but I also got a lot more tools. Yeah, you guys have missed out on a whole bunch. This won't be a long video, or maybe it will. I don't know. So let me break out some stuff and we'll show you what I'm doing today, just to keep things running efficient. I'm gonna get it right. Boom, table out, and as you can see, I still like my 301 piece Harbor Freight kit. It works out pretty well. Now, after using the Dickens out of this thing, I've lost one screwdriver. I'll probably have taken the whole set back because they'll let me. Obviously, this stuff doesn't stay organized in there. But, you know, if you don't move it around much, it's not a big deal. I'm not going to reorganize all this nonsense right now. So who's got time for that? I got babies sleeping in a truck I got to fix, and a full route I got to run every week. I'll have a helper fix that one day, or I'll take the time if I'm bored. These things, by the way, this whole little set here, crap's all cheap. Like these little star bits, they bend. They're not very good at all. That goes somewhere else, but we can just shut that right there. What else has popped out? Everything popped out of this. Here we go. All right. So I've already kind of scoped this out. I'm gonna need my 10mm. And yeah, they're still wet from working on the rain. I actually changed the wheel hub assembly on that one, and you can see all my handprints. Haven't had time to wash it, but she runs. So what I've had to add in this kit somewhere is a 1/4" extension. Doesn't come with one. I put one in there. Drives me nuts not having one of those.
Oh, it's so nice out here.
It is very nice out here. Where? Oh yeah. Some gangster stuff. Then I got my gangster hot wife over there. What's up, baby? Shooting a video finally.
Ooh.
I know. Hasn't happened in forever. Look, what you guys missed is I bleed red now. I sold out of my DeWalt. After everything got stolen on DeWalt, I got nothing DeWalt anymore. Well, actually I do. I just don't use it. I might be a brand whore.
I was about to say, you're kind of a liar saying you sold all your stuff. It's just sitting in the trailer.
What? That's crazy. Oh, also, if you guys ever buy these knockoff batteries from Milwaukee, this is a original. The knockoffs suck on Amazon. Like all this stuff, they don't work as well. Like they work, but they're not as powerful. So I bought all the original brands.
All right. Alright, I'm going to school supply shopping.
You do that.
Oh, you stink.
Oh,
Love you.
love you too. All right. Ugh. All right. This is a pretty awesome ratchet. I don't really need it for this job, but I'm going to use it because I have it. I'll pop the fuel door. Can't believe I popped the fuel door. Still early. Hood. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna pop this bad boy off, and I can see it's supposed to have 10 millimeters somewhere is what they said online. Not, then it just snaps on. I'll look around. I'll figure it out. Oh, and then all my sensors for that on the camshaft are all on this side apparently. So let me figure this out. What do you know? It just popped out. That was pretty simple. I like it. Okay. Apparently, yeah, there it is right there. And the ones I'm looking for, so here's one. There's two. And the ones I'm looking for say VTT on them, or VCC, they say on the connector. But I'm pretty sure this is the one I need, because I'm on bank 1 that's broken. So I'll pull that out of there. Disconnect the battery. I can't get ahead of myself. See, I'm just using my toolkit. I don't want to blow up anything or break anything. My luck, I'll do both. I'm good at breaking things. Broken so much stuff. Come on. Oh, go over here. No. I don't trust anything. I'll disconnect the negative too. My luck, something will blow up if I don't disconnect everything. I don't trust anything anymore. Dually trucks have ruined me, or diesel trucks. I've broken so much stuff. There we go. Get all this out the way. You out the way. No. All right. Now. All right, so I'm guessing intake exhaust, but I'm looking for I'll figure it out in a second, because I know my code is P00, I think 12, which was bank 1, and the sensor I'm looking for has VTT on it, but they're exactly the same one, just intake and exhaust, you know. So gotta get this right. All right, so I had to figure it out real quick because I ain't touched it before. So this is the exhaust. This is bank 2. That's bank 1. That's the intake. That's the intake. That's the exhaust. And then because the exhaust is on somewhere I probably can't reach. So I'm going to replace this one and that one, because I'm going to replace both. And this doesn't really look too hard. So these connectors look good. I'm going to snap that back on. So a little bit of research and 30 minutes of my time. Hopefully I fix this. If not, you know, I do have money to take it to a mechanic if I need to. Okay, I'm not using my trusty Milwaukee. Just using the hand tools. So got that bolt removed. Got to remove the one back here, and then I'm just going to pull it out. This isn't even the bank that's bad. I'm just replacing them both because I just need to keep driving. Oh, turn. Ooh, that's in there good. Just in case that does anything. A little air pressure. Holy cow, it's in there good. Oh, good lordy. Woo. There she goes. That's one. So let's replace that one with this one. And I got standard products. I did buy it from Rock Auto. I tried to find the OEM ones, but everything I could find was standard. So I just bought standard from Rock Auto because it's already easy. And it's already got lube on it. That's like half the battle, lube. Let's put this right back in there. It looks clean. Anything to keep this thing running every day. Well, that went in a whole lot easier. Just like that. Then we'll screw it back together. Take this screw. I think it's only 7 pounds of torque for that one. Just screw it right back in. No, I am not a professional mechanic. I'm just a technician for a living. And I ask a lot of questions, and I AI the heck out of things. Like, if y'all are not using AI, I mean, even though it's scary, you should. It's probably single-handedly the best research you're gonna do, or fastest. Now, it's not always completely accurate, but when you don't have a lot of time, that's the way to go. It'll get you in the right direction. So 7 pounds of torque is not really much. It's probably 10 if I had to guess. Tighten this back down. So this isn't the one that was broken, but this is bank 1's back there, like I was saying. I had to look that up. I had no idea. I don't have much experience with the gassers. I've been on everything diesel. I just don't have time to go to the shop. So during baby nap time, there we go. Next, I got to change the transmission fluid, and I want to take it to my friend to do that. But I got switched vehicles to do that, and I'm driving like 600 miles a week right now with all my stops, and I just haven't had the time. All right, that one's changed. So that there's gonna be the same deal. And I just gotta hit that 10 millimeter right there, which I can hit with I got a different tool for that. I thought it was gonna be like 10 minutes. It is if it's bank 2, but bank 1 is under, I guess this is the throttle body. I gotta take this dang thing off just to get to it, so. But I got to use my ratchet. Come on, baby. Love it every time. Very handy, very, very handy. All right, guys, so I try to get to that back one. You gotta take the intake off and all that, and you gotta reach behind it. My hands are so big they don't fit. Sometimes you just get licked. That being said, at least I got one replaced there. That one, it's have to go to the mechanic. It's got way smaller hands than I have. He's done it a million times, so I will happily just pay. You can pull that off all you want. So all back together, has an air filter, throw the batteries on. We'll just drop it off on Monday. Sometimes you can't win them all. Hopefully it's that sensor. Hopefully. Hopefully. Well, now that I'm taking all it apart, put it back together for the most part, time to start it. Hopefully she starts up okay and I didn't blow up anything. I don't think I did. I'm not that terrible. Let's see. Do or die moment of my Toyota. Oh, not good at all. I changed one sensor. Oh, there we go. There we go. Whew, had me worried. I was like, shit, I broke something already. All right, well, she started back up, so that's a good thing. Now I'll drop her off at the mechanics on Monday. We're gonna drive that OBS. Hopefully it makes it through a day of service. You know, I done put 30 miles on that thing. That's tomorrow's video. So I really don't like being beaten on anything. And I said I'm gonna pay the mechanic. That's probably the smarter thing to do. But I just figured out why I couldn't get that dang thing off. Apparently you take the windshield wiper motor off. Once the windshield wiper motor's off, the bar under the windshield wiper motor, the big metal bar, comes off. And I can reach all the bolts. I was trying to reach back there. I was like, man, how the heck did they do this? I was like, I just gotta pay somebody because I ain't gonna try to mess my van up, but at the same time, I'm mechanically inclined. I'm like, there's gotta be a way or something I'm missing. So I did the old YouTube, and that's what it was. So, for some odd reason, my good friend Blair can't get to it. Sure, I'll attempt it again. But, you know, it's Saturday on the weekend. I work a ton. And sometimes, guys, you know, a lesson that not everybody learns is that sometimes it's okay to pay somebody to do things. It's okay. I just have a hard time with it when I'm, you know, when I do so much technical stuff from like, I went to a restaurant like 50 TVs the other day and everything else. I knew everything, how all the technology worked, I understood it. No problem. So, you know, when you do stuff like that and, you know, 50, 100 camera stuff and then you get to an engine, you're like, you know, I mean, there's a whole lot to learn on an engine. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot. I'm just saying I can learn it. It's going to take me longer, you know. So is it cheaper for me to do it myself? Yes and no. Yes, in the fact that I didn't pay any money. No, in the fact that, you know, I could be out making money. and pay somebody good money to do it, you know, and, you know, kind of be like a wash, something like that. You know, technical guys make, you know, X amount of dollars, you know, especially good ones, and they're well worth their money. I'm worth mine. My mechanic's worth his. Pay him every penny. Like, here you go. So, but, you know, we'll see what happens. Either it gets fixed and it worked, or it didn't. You know, then there's something else wrong. And then I'll happily take it into Toyota.